Okay, so one thing I keep saying is a blade, and what was the blade for?
So the blade is actually for the morpher. Very first time they're using like daggers, so it's not a sword. I know that's been used, I think, once in Power Rangers as a morpher. But it's like a dagger.
Welcome again to this episode of Zero to Hero. I hope all you grid travelers have found a right podcast to listen to. Welcome again to this episode of Zero to Hero. I'm Billy, and I'm always joined by my co-host Jim. The only guy that I know is the reason they created the middle finger.
Alrighty.
Well, Jim, we are joined with a guest that we haven't talked to in a while. He is the Western John Wayne Dollar General knockoff, Johnson. Well, how's it going over there?
It's going good, man. It's going good.
Western knockoff.
I'm over here thinking about the Dollar General thing. Where I'm at, we have a Dollar General out in the middle of nowhere, so Dollar Generals are very plentiful over here.
Very plentiful. Plentiful. The plentiful bosom of Dollar General. No, it's not a sex joke, people. That's what they used to say. It's been like almost a year. Oh my goodness. Last time we had you on, it was in December of last year. Oh my goodness. Things have changed. Not your hairline, though, which is good.
Thank God. Thank God thank God. I'd have to cancel the show if that changed. If that got any amount of change, we'd just have to cancel the show.
You were about to say if it got any worse.
Yeah.
I heard that hesitation there.
Right on the tip of my tongue. Had to pull that one back in.
Oh man.
Right. Once it starts receding, it's over. Like he said, cancel everything.
Like once the hairline starts going back, it's done. Nope, there's no stopping it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are.
Stop.
Hair plugs only go so far.
The garage door is opening and you don't have the remote to stop it. Did that make any sense?
You know what?
Something.
Poetically it did, yes.
Kinda. Alright.
Poetically.
So if we have any new listeners that are tuning into this episode, so Johnson is a fan creation writer, producer, and actor in it of a Power Rangers series called Western Strike.
Yes.
Hey, you want to give a little backstory of it to the new listeners?
Yeah. So, Power Rangers Western Strike is a new or upcoming fan series for Power Rangers that will be live action. We're looking to film next year and have the first episode out as quickly. And I think it'll be something that can reach all audiences of the Power Rangers franchise.
Sweet.
Man,
Jesus.
he worked on his elevator pitch like that real well.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you have to say something like that 5 times in multiple meetings and stuff like that, it just rolls right off the tongue.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Like this meeting could have been an email.
Yeah, I've said that a couple times. Yeah. Really? That could have been an email. Oh man. So what has been going new in development? Is there anything new that you've come across or made or had made or
A lot of stuff is honestly well, instead of in terms of things being made, I think like you said, you guys are keeping up with the Instagram. We've revealed 3 out of the 5 Zords, which will be CGI.
Oh yes.
I've just today gotten a look from my Zord guy at the 4th Zord. That's coming very soon. Maybe next week, couple weeks. Very exciting. Helmets. The blue one's made by Sticksaurus. He's great. Knocked it right out of the park. Red one's right around the corner. I mean, if you watch his Twitch streams and his uploads, you'll see that he's got the red one. He just added gold to it, so that's great.
Oh wow.
And
that's is that his name on Twitch and Instagram and stuff? Is Stickosaurus?
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta. Okay, it's spelled as it sounds.
Yeah.
Stegosaurus.
I'll be adding him to the notes and everything for this episode.
In fact, if you look him up, his latest video, or one of his latest videos, his the thumbnail is the red helmet in process. That's very exciting. And other things like the morphers are made. Those were made by Arns Amata. He did Evafoam, which helps us as actors when we're filming, so we don't have to plunge each other's brains out when hitting each other.
Right.
That's always fun, if we die, then we can't make the show. So
technically,
gotta make sure it's safe.
If you die, at that point, it's now a liability.
Yes.
And
exactly.
And from the law offices of Zeo to Hero, they say don't become a liability.
Well, at that point, you're not. You went from filming a Power Ranger series to filming First 48.
Well, I think at that point it's filming How to Make a Murder.
Okay, How to Make a Murder. All right. Okay, that makes more sense.
You know what?
Yeah.
Y'all have caught me. That's my secret plan. That's what we're filming. You know what? You caught me.
We have it on tape. All right, guys, we're out of here.
Yeah. Wrap it up. And
Jux is gone,
I don't know.
guys.
I could. Yeah, he gone.
JP, here's your chance.
Oh wait. So yeah, do you have that blue helmet in hand?
I do actually, right here. Let's see. Okay.
Oh snap! Look at that.
I don't know if it'll. There we go. It's getting out.
Oh,
They came out real good.
That's real nice.
Thank you. I'm trying to see if I can. There we go. It's in and out.
Now
Which y'all can see in that square. Wait, can y'all see it in the top?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what this filter is, but
I mean, okay. So originally, I'm gonna be fully honest. I'm the one that put it there, but I didn't know. I thought when it said grid mode, it would put everybody Zoom does it in bigger squares, and it just showed this. I'm like, oh, I've tapped something I shouldn't have tapped. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
So okay. So from me, the editor, we use Zoom. Zoom. I hate Zoom with a passion. We use Skype, and some of the settings of Skype will make things look weird. Billy, if you go into yours and you click on the top corner, it should say View, and just switch it to Grid, and it should bring you back. View and this Grid View, and it should bring you back to the thing. Or you can do Large Gallery.
Oh, dude, that works. Yeah, that works better.
I got it. Yeah. It says I got it to where it's grid now.
That works better. Heck yeah.
Okay.
There we go, everyone.
I was like,
we got it.
I was like, what am I looking at?
There we go.
I felt I should have been making animal noise, like some monkey noises and stuff.
Waka waka. We got it figured out. On live technical support. Yes.
Oh, man. All right. Well, yeah, we saw the helmet. That actually looks really good.
Thank you.
Now, the question is, have you put it on and made hi-ya noises?
I have definitely put it on. I have not made the hi-ya noises.
Wait.
It's actually too big for me.
Wait, have you put it on? Have you been like, I'm John Wayne next Thanksgiving?
So, for when we're filming, I know for my helmet at least, because all the helmets will be made in the same size, we're going to need to get a foam padding for the top of it, and obviously the cloth material that goes around your face. That's another thing is I got to find wherever in God's name to get those from. I have no idea where to buy those from.
Well, they also have packing pouches that are chemicals, and what you do is you put it in there and you crack it, and then when you crack it, just slap it on your head, and it'll actually form fit your head in it.
There we go. Then I can look like what's that one guy from that Hulk movie? With the head. That guy. It was in the one of the older Hulk movies. I don't know. It was only there for 5 seconds.
The mask, not the master.
The leader.
The leader. That's who it is. The leader.
Yeah, that guy with that. Yeah, him.
He's coming back, by the way.
He is.
He's been
I saw that.
He was recast. It wasn't recast. The original actor is coming back for him.
That's
come
on. They brought back the Abomination. They're gonna bring back the leader.
Oh yeah,
guys.
I did like the Abomination and She-Hulk. He was pretty funny.
He looked great. In terms of looking closer to the comics, he looked better there than I think he did.
They handled that
movie.
The CG has come a long way. A and B. They actually have competent writers, and I'm really happy they have competent writers. So, all right. Now we're not gonna get too far into Marvel stuff. We're gonna get back to Western Strike things because this is stuff with Johnson today.
So the last time we talked to Johnson, he had a cast of people, but he has not revealed them. Now he's basically revealed them. Are they pretty much set? And how confident do you feel in the group you have?
I am very confident in this group. I can reassure you that these people are very talented. They're amazing. I got almost everybody off of a website called Backstage. They let me know of local actors within my area, and they're all great. Like I said, everybody's casted and locked in, besides maybe a few
give away roles, and all the secrets Backstage and everything.
And the Black Ranger is the only one out of the core 5 that has not been revealed yet. Just because he's like the hardest to cast, and it has just been like hell trying to get that one done.
What makes him difficult to cast?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I send the same message out to everybody. You know, hey, I'm here. I'm reaching out to you with an offer of a independent fan project. You know, yada yada, blah blah blah. And I'll obviously like I'll copy and paste it and add in the different names for whoever I'm reaching out for this particular character. And I'll always put for the Black Ranger, and then in quotations I put, you know, this is a gay role, and I don't hear back from a lot of people. But I experimented, and one day I put it is not a gay, or like I just completely cut it out, and I got a response. And then I said it was a gay role, then the person ghosted me. And I've heard back from a couple of people that could have went far, but then, you know, like I said, this one guy had scheduling issues. I'm still in touch with him though. Like he could have brought a lot of talent to the table, but scheduling issues, you know, filming, I understand it.
Okay. Right. Wait, where do you live at again?
I live in New Bern, North Carolina.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's the smallest town. So
this is
probably never heard of it.
Half the people there don't even know what fan project means.
Exactly.
Ow! So like the 3 listeners we have in North Carolina, my apologies. Like we know that state's questionable. At least you're not South Carolina.
Well, at least you're not West Virginia. West Virginia was ranked the number 1 obese state in the country.
No way, really?
Have you met Texas?
No, they said Texas. They said Texas was 12.
How?
What?
I know. How? What? Have you seen me? I be waddling around.
Like everyone on my side of the street waddles. Like I'm pretty sure. Like okay, so we live on a creek with like a cliff. All right, and like everyone on my side of the street lives up against the creek.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure this side of the road's gonna fall in one day about how big we are.
Oh yeah. So cast reveal, you got one that you can't get right now. That's a difficult.
You think you got it?
Thorn in your side.
100%.
You think you got it?
That's pretty cool though. Like, but it does kind of track that, you know, gay roles would turn away people, especially like local people.
Yeah.
Who aren't, you know, not up there, but like they aren't. What's the word we're looking for? Receptive?
Aren't like accepting, maybe.
They're open-minded to that kind of idea.
Or maybe, or they're maybe giving it to someone else who would, you know, more fit that role better. Because maybe they're like, well, I'm not gay. I can't do that role because I want to give it to a gay actor.
I did get a message from somebody saying that. They're like, hey, this sounds like a cool project, but I'm not gay, and you should probably give this to a gay actor. And I'm like, but I saw you, because like a lot of this website allows them to have like videos of their past work, or, like independent like scenes they were in. And I was like, oh, dude, but you've got the energy and like the emotion that I'm looking for this particular character. But it turns a lot of people away, unfortunately. But I've got confidence that they'll turn up. Like I said, I've heard from people this morning. Now it's just a matter of hearing back from them again.
Oh.
So,
right. Yeah. And you said you use the Backstage.
Yes.
So is it across the state or just your specific area within like a 50-mile range or something?
Is it like Tinder for actors?
Okay, so the funny thing is here's how it worked. So I thought it was bullshit, truthfully. I truthfully did. What happened is I got up there, and I'm going to try to like tell the story because it really all leads together. I got up there and I started to make the listing like of all the characters and all that crap. And essentially, you had to pay money to do it. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. It's for the show. But then eventually, it popped up like on my computer, said for this limited time, you get it for free. I'm like, okay, I'm doing this now. That's a sign. And then when you click on find actors, you put like your area, and you can go up to I think like 105 miles radius.
Oh.
And it'll give you everybody that fits your description. You can do male, female, talk about certain like races, certain eye colors, heights. You can really break it down if you're looking for a particular vision for somebody to play a particular role.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now I know where I know where we're getting my body doubles from.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, you get a court for me? What?
What?
Like, well, I got something for jury duty. And you're gonna go in my place.
Mm-hmm. Body double. Hell yeah. Hey, listeners, have you ever been like locked out of your house and can't get in your car? You left your keys in your car and you don't know who to call? Just give a call to Gosei's Key Cloners.
Gosei Clean Cloners really helped me out of a real quick bind with my keys locked in my car.
Gosei Clean Cleaner saved my marriage. Without them, I would be out on the streets.
God damn it. God, okay, I did not expect it. Okay. Well, we were talking about unlocking things. I didn't think it was going to. Now, remember, guys, if, like, you are locked out of anywhere that needs a specialized key, like any kind of house or car, or you can reach them at 555-III-1982.
So Johnson, stalking your Instagram shows you have a new logo. What happened?
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, man. What happened?
So thanks to the mighty question of stalking, to answer that, Emperor Mighty did the art upgrade to the suits, and obviously, if you watch his stuff or like look at his stuff, he has the logo of the season in the back. And I sent him the board logo because we talked in the last show about how it's supposed to represent like those like boards from like the old like what would you call them, like a saloon, like that kind of hangs over the door.
Yeah.
Oh, swing doors.
Yes.
I think that's what they're called.
Yes. And that was supposed to represent it because it was like a plank board with the logo on it. And he was like, well, in order for it to be a logo, it has to be broken apart piece by piece. Mm-hmm. And he kind of gave me different examples. And I was like, okay, we can do something that still fits the board. And that's kind of where it come from. I like it though. It's a lot more colorful.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of like the logos from like the Disney era when they were a lot more dynamic and didn't all look the same in each season.
I get that, yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Well, that's great. I really like it. Like, it looks a lot better than your first logo. Don't get me wrong, your first logo was fine. It was just kind of bland.
Yeah.
A little brown.
I do give credit to M4 Mighty. He does some really nice artwork.
He knocks it apart, man. That dude.
Yeah, I like his mock-ups. Yeah, they're really interesting.
He just sent me 2 Ranger designs for Western Strike that I can't reveal, will not be able to reveal. I only got them done because A, they just look cool, and B, I gotta use the visual, but you guys won't see the Rangers until they actually show up in suit. Because like with Sentai, like the Gold Rangers, like thanks to Sentai, and when we get in Power Rangers, the Gold Rangers showing up, or whatever the colors. It's been gold for the past 7 years, it feels like. But with Western Strike, when that 6th Ranger shows up, you don't know the color, you don't know what they're gonna look like. It's gonna be like a genuine shock factor.
You just revealed to us there's gonna be a 6th Ranger, and it's gonna be like crazy.
Yeah, come on, damn!
It's good.
Get it together, man.
I can say this. I haven't announced it yet, but I have the 6th Ranger casted.
So and are they local as well?
Yeah. So everybody's local, besides I think 4 out of everybody, which makes it sound like a lot more than what it is. But out of the main characters that show up in at least almost every episode, if not every episode, as local for the most part.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Sweet. And then, so what about these suits?
The suits.
Wait, we already went over that.
We took the helmets. We didn't talk about the suits.
We briefly touched on it. So they're the same for the most part. A lot of them have just been upgraded with, like I said, and for my through his magic is what I like to call it on it, giving it a special flavor. And if you notice, I think it's with the Rock Ranger, that was revealed on Instagram. That was a whole new thing. That was a whole new helmet design, and for this, for the core 5 suits at least, if you notice, the chest designs are a lot more sleeker, a lot more straighter edges. And obviously he redid the helmets, of course. So the upgraded helmet designs are all him as well.
Oh wow! And then because you say you're gonna do live action?
Yes.
So are you gonna send those designs to a tailor and have them make these suits from the pictures?
Essentially. So I'm still looking for it, but I think I've got a tip from a couple of people for a good place to go to make suits. I'll send them the pictures, kind of give them an idea, because the boots we could basically use from, I think, a Lightspeed Rescue, because they're just white boots with a gold trim.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing for us.
Right.
And I want to say the same thing for the gloves as well, except one of the gloves needs to be black. But for the suits, like I said, they'll be originally made, and I will get those tailor-made to each actor's specific, even down to the fingertips. They'll be made for the actors, so only they can wear them.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
That's
watch. You get one of those missing a finger. Well, all right.
Well,
we're not doing what's his name? We're not doing a Zach thing.
Yeah, this went south quick.
Go put that back on. What?
What?
Okay, so one thing I keep saying is a blade, and what was the blade for?
So the blade is actually for the Morpher. Very first time they're using daggers. So it's not a sword. I know that's been used, I think, once in Power Rangers as a Morpher. But it's like a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And
we use a sword as a Morpher.
So they actually use their fingers to run across the blade, which will charge it with energy. And then when they slash it, puts their suits on them.
Okay, wait. Let's go back. Hold on. Who used a sword as a Morpher? I need to know who this. Who did this?
Well, okay, it was in Sentai. It was, I think,
Mighty Defender?
Ninja Steel.
Ninja Steel?
Yeah, their Sentai used the swords, but it was changed in America for God knows what reason. I don't know why the writers did that. I have no idea. I thought the sword would have been a cooler Morpher for Ninja Steel than what they actually picked. Because, at the time, that would have been
that was a little ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah, I think they did use their swords in the Sentai version.
But to say, I'm like, hold on. I'm every episode of Power Rangers. Hold on.
Actually,
let's bring it back a little bit, guys.
Okay, but yeah, so you're going a whole new direction with a dagger style.
Yeah, so I didn't want to do a gun because obviously Dino Charge did it. Our newest latest let's see. Beast Morphers Gold did it. Dino Fury Gold did it. And I think RPM did it for their gold and silver.
Yeah.
So I feel like guns they're not as special anymore. And when I think...
And you also got to think... I was going to say, you also got to think about, if you're live action filming, running around with guns.
Well, he's in North Carolina. No one's going to care about that.
Yeah. Get out!
You're about to say that's a totally normal thing over here. I can look out my window and see that.
Christ.
The only time you're gonna pause with that is not in North Carolina.
Yeah,
but
you're starting to sound like South Texas, man.
So when picking the daggers, I knew that I wanted to do something different, obviously, and I always thought back to old Western movies when they would hide a dagger in their boot, and they would pull out real fast and throw it.
So that's pronounced a knife.
Knife. Well, see, knives are that sounds cool. When you think of Power Rangers, that's they never use the word pistol for some reason, even though we will for our weapon.
Yeah, censorship.
Yeah,
FCA or FCC.
Yeah. The freaking FCC.
Yeah, they can't use the word die.
Yeah, which
or
we
kill.
We definitely to not go into spoilers, but to because work around spoilers, we definitely say that. And I won't say if it happens.
You can definitely use the words.
You're about to say we
Oh,
can
yeah.
use the words and like because
Oh yeah.
the thing is with I got a list. It's a list like so the list. It's on my Google Docs. Everything in red. Every word that's written in red, you can't say on YouTube without getting like demonetized.
Right.
So like you
Oh,
can't
that makes sense.
say
Yeah.
wait, do y'all post these like on YouTube? So like I don't want to start like rambling off words and then
Yeah, we post the audio on YouTube. So like we put
Okay,
like
so
the logo with the audio behind it.
Okay, so I'm not gonna ramble off the words and I was just gonna start like
well, you can literally you can say I'll just bleep them out.
Okay, so like
Oh, we doing some unnecessary censorship?
Yeah, we do unnecessary censorship.
Then I am gonna just say this, that and that. I don't know what's wrong with that toy's face right there, but that. Look at that line up there. Look at that whole thing over there. I don't know what's up with that Psycho 5-pack, but they're all the same body molding. I hate it. You know. All right,
the girls and guys are the same thing.
Okay, I expect full censorship, Jim. If not, I don't want no part of it.
So essentially to make it simple for like if you say like the word for like unaliving yourself, if you say like the actual word for it, YouTube does not play with that, which is understandable. Because not that that's gonna happen in the show, but like if it was to be, because I'm always playing with ideas. Like we could probably make a whole episode on ideas that's just been scrapped. I mean, that would take up to 2 hours.
Oh,
just thanks to like words being held back. Because like you could easily say like the term unaliving themselves, but like who says that in their everyday language?
Yeah, exactly.
And like it would just sound so like showish, and I want the scenes to feel like humans, like they're real people just talking.
Yeah. So wait, you
it
can't use the word unalive yourself? You can't use that?
I can't use the real word for like I said, this is on YouTube, so I don't want to like
you can say it. I was gonna bleep it out.
So you can't say
okay.
And there's another one. So you can't say like, which this one's understandable. You can't say like, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I say it's like some of it's understandable. I completely get it. Like 99% of the list, I get it.
You also can't say Salmon Cow's a great guy.
Yeah, you can't also say vanilla moon pies are better than chocolate moon pies.
I don't think
fight words are buddy.
I don't think anyone could say that ever. Like even out in public.
Like if you say that anywhere in the United States, you will be murdered. You'll be unalived really quickly.
I have a big box of those in my kitchen right now, so.
That carries us instant 5 to 10. 5 to 10 years.
If someone unalives you about you saying that, you know what's going to happen? They're going to walk away scot-free. Some un-American stuff right there.
Case dismissed. If you haven't noticed, Power Rangers go very well with giant robots that destroy buildings and monsters and people's dreams.
Hey, not just their dreams, and you gotta remember to add their hopes.
Yeah,
and their hopes.
Cars, homes, children.
It's worse than a hurricane.
So Power Rangers isn't Power Rangers without the giant robots. And Johnson, you finally have some Zords. Okay. Or do you call them Zords in there in y'all show? Or
yes, so we do call them Zords. We have the Western Hawk Zord, the Western Coyote Zord, and then the Western Bison Zord. Those 3 have been revealed. And of course, like I don't think it's a spoiler to say like the Western Horse Zord is coming, and then the Western Roadrunner Zord is on the way.
A Roadrunner? What? Like everything else made sense till then.
You said these are 3D. Only 3 of them are 3D rendered, right?
Yeah, so only 3 of them are. Well, technically 4. I just haven't revealed it. So I like I said earlier today. Earlier in this talk. I got the Horse Zord
earlier in your TED talk today.
I got the Horse Zord in, and it's looking great. I'm very excited for everyone to see it and how it combines into the Megazord. Like how dynamic it's going to be. Because the way the guy makes it's actually like a toy. Like in order for it to come together, it actually has to be like a physical thing. It can't just be like any combination you want. It has to be able to like be a feasibly made item, which makes it very interesting. So if we ever want Zord toys, we can do it.
Right. Okay. That'd be interesting. Have you like print out like a 3D printed version?
No, because mainly due to the fact that like we haven't gotten figures yet. Figures are like my top
Right.
most want. Like if I want one of those so bad. Um, if like right now in terms of like buying, like obviously getting the Zords 3D designed, art, helmets, suits, and shit, there was something else. I just made like a big payment on it or something.
I saw that there's a guy, I don't know, he made a couple custom figures for another show out of the Lightning collection
Yes.
figures.
Yes.
I can't remember who did it though, but
they
look pretty cool. I liked them.
I think I know what you're talking about. I'm definitely gonna go to somebody on Instagram because I see just like you a bunch of awesome like customs. And thanks to that selfie series, which from Hasbro, which doesn't look good at all. They get some
train wreck.
Dude, I got the app like, and I did it to myself, and like they need more hair options. It looks like me if I was 12.
Oh God, God
Lord.
no.
Okay.
Okay. So you got the Zords in the progress.
Yes.
Are you gonna actually use those in the show too? Like animate those into the show, or?
Oh yeah. So every Zord will be CGI. The cockpits will be built, and
okay, all right.
So they don't show up till halfway into season 1. That's mainly budgetary standards, though. That, and I want the Zords to actually feel like a huge, like they're not just used in every episode. When they're used, it's a huge threat.
Yeah, there's a reason why they're being used.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, so it's not just like, oh crap, he's big. You know, we're gonna like panic, like, cause like I feel like every episode they panic and they're like, oh, why don't you just use the same finisher you used last episode, like to put context behind each Zord battle. It's very exciting too, cause each Zord is gonna have its own like mobility in terms of what it can do outside of the Megazord mode, because not a lot of Zords and Power Rangers can do that. That's like for I think Dino Fury, the Pink Ranger Zord. It's so small. It has a hammer for an ass. I don't understand the mode, like what that can do or how that's gonna be effective.
Right, right.
So.
Okay, yeah, you kind of nailed that one. Like a lot of Power Ranger series, they don't have
individual Zord things.
Physical fights, like with one-on-ones, it's always combined or something.
Well, Dino Fury did a pretty good job with the red Dino Zord, but that was because it had a warrior mode.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're addressing that issue now. They're starting to, which is nice. In the actual main series. I'm just defending the main series. Calm down. Don't look at me like I'm to murder somebody.
Yeah, you probably did. I wouldn't doubt it.
That was my that was from my, what was it called? Stage? What was it? Backstage. That was a backstage actor. Backstage actor.
Dude, I was like, I can't stress y'all enough how much I thought that was gonna be like a waste of time, and it ended up bringing me like so many towns around me that I didn't know that would have actors that work at studios too. Like they can like they know their stuff, and they've been like practicing for this, and it's very exciting. Like y'all are gonna get blown away. I'm very proud of my actors.
Very fair, man. We're gonna keep watching.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, I need to know. Okay, you said you're gonna do more practical sets for the cockpits, right?
Yes.
Are you gonna try to? Okay, so I don't know. Are you gonna try to do something similar to like Pacific Rim, where it feels like it's hard to do things in it, or something like that, or how is it gonna be set up?
So this is very fun, and one of my favorite things to talk about. We're gonna have one cockpit for all 5 Rangers, but it's not gonna be a standing. It'll be a sitting. Think like for what Beast Morphers did, but we'll have sliding panels. So it'll have like a red panel. The Red Ranger will sit in it. We'll slide it out and put a blue panel. The blue will sit in it, and we'll film each one of them individually. And thanks to editing and all the movie magic
of editing.
Yes, I got you. Okay.
Because it would get so expensive and so like consuming to have to build like 5 different Zord sets, or even just one giant stand-in set.
No, fair enough. Yeah, no, I was just curious about that because I haven't really seen anything for that yet on your Instagram. So, and the cockpit stuff is always really cool, and I like how even the original MMPR did that too. So like the Sentai, it was one, and they just replaced the pieces in it.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, just one. They just kept replacing the pieces in it. It was just interchangeable. Yeah, it's a great idea. Like, you're not the person that came up with it. It's a fantastic money saving. Yeah, it's great.
It saves so much.
Yeah.
Like, if you notice all the crystals that they use in the first couple episodes, the long crystals are all the same color.
Yeah, and they
Oh,
just like have like
snap.
a glow effect on them. I think.
Yeah, they're all red, but they all glow different colors because of the when they put it into the thing, it's a different light coming through. It's just cheaper to do that than make different crystals.
That's absurd. Ah. Well, that ruined my childhood. Thanks.
Oh, Billy.
Now I'm gonna have to go and
What childhood?
go
Like
buy toys now.
You lived with me. Like we lived together. How did you have a good?
That's scary.
How did you have a good childhood? Like I don't know how I could have ruined anything that was already ruined.
Well, you know, I don't know. You got me. Yeah.
I got you. Okay, Tiny Tim. In one corner, we have story time with Cosplay Dude 637. In the other corner, we have Power Ranger Universe 19. They're gonna go head to head this weekend in the Thunderdome. If you want to have your tickets now, pick them up tomorrow morning at shop.zeotohero.com or watch it on Zeo to Hero's YouTube channel if you can find it. Or you can just listen to the show where you normally find your podcast, like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and, if you're weird about it, Google Podcast. Check it out next week on your favorite platforms. Or find Willie or Cosplay Dude 637 on TikTok, Instagram, and not Facebook. Let's swing back into this. And you want to talk about the new season of Dino Fury? Have you caught up on it?
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm all caught up.
All right. Have you caught up on the Marvel stuff too, or no?
I'm caught up on the movies, but not the shows. Like, I'm not 100% caught up.
All right, let's just talk about the ending for She-Hulk.
All right, how about this? Shut up, Jim. We got more important things to worry about here. Johnson, I saw that you've been collecting Lightning Collection lately.
Yes. In fact, I just got...
Welcome to the club, buddy. Welcome to the club. And I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I fell behind like a while back, but I'm just now getting caught up. I ordered like two packs and a 2-packs and a 3-pack. Let's see, tongue twister. Two packs, and then the A Squad Red because my GameStop me on that. They were like, "Hey, we got your pre-order coming in," and it just never came in.
Oh well, GameStop actually that happened a lot with GameStop. A lot of the pre-orders. Hey, it's coming. Oh well, never mind.
Yeah,
a lot of people, especially with the Megazord.
The Megazord.
The Zap Zord, yeah.
There's a lot of people with that one, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of that, I got that bad boy right here, man.
Oh, dude, that's nice.
That sucked. I hate it.
I want to get
It's heavy. It's like 10 pounds.
I want to get the In Space one. That's like the one I'm most interested in.
The In Space one? Yeah, In Space would be nice, yeah.
The Astro Megazord, kind of want it.
Freaking Sam. Okay, so our friend Sam got the freaking Astro Megazord, like the original one. She has one now. And someone gave it to her. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
I think Johnson's closest to her. How about we just send him to go stab her?
No. We have to send his lookalike on backstage.
That's it. Yeah, we have to go backstage to get a.
If you didn't know, backstage has like an assassin option. So instead of actors, you click like the red button and go to assassins.
This is not going well for us.
The law offices of Zeo to Hero says shut the hell up.
Yeah. Or you're gonna spend your life in the clink. Oh man,
goodness, damn it.
All right,
but yeah, no,
well, that's interesting.
The Lightning Collection stuff has gotten pretty cool. I want to say, like, did you see the Street Fighter crossover thing?
I did. So 3 out of the 4 are cool to me. I think it's the Ken that just looks like shit to me, just because it's literally Mighty Morphin Red.
Yeah.
And the Cobra Kai stuff to me is just such a why. Like I get it.
Cobra Kai is really good, to be fair with you, but
I'm not shitting on the show. I'm not shitting on the show.
You know why that happened? You know how that came up? So Cobra Kai, the guys who did Cobra Kai kept putting Power Lightning Collection figures in the back of the episodes.
Really?
And they're like,
Yeah.
and we're like, we never think this was ever gonna happen. We just got put up there because it's karate related.
Yeah.
And I was like,
if you watch the show, there's scenes where there's like lightning collection.
yeah, especially in
a
not Donnie.
Season.
Yeah, not the main actor, but the his enemy, the kid from the original Karate Kid.
I don't know.
Oh,
never
Daniel.
seen it.
Yeah, Daniel. It's in his studio. A lot of them in his studio. It's really funny. Yeah,
he got it.
So
makes sense.
But yeah, it was like an easy figure for them to make anyways, because I mean, they just made the ninjas.
yeah,
Exactly.
So they could literally just pump out new ones and slap a Cobra Kai logo on them.
Somebody pointed out on Twitter that if you watch the original like Mighty Morphin movie, when they had like their ninja suits, they didn't have gloves on, and these the show ones they do, which is what the figures are based on, but the Cobra Kai ones don't have gloves or the gloves.
yeah.
So like people were saying you could swap the hands and make like the movie stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that too.
I don't know if I really want to do that or not. Like that's a waste. I don't know. I'm good.
I don't know.
Because aren't they pegless at this point?
Pinless.
Yeah, pinless.
Yeah, they're pinless.
Yeah.
I got the Trini and Jason 2-pack for like that color swap.
Yeah.
And
Right.
And it's so hard to get like the heads off on these new joints. Like I know I'm gonna break it. No, I am.
Hold on.
Such a tough joint.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that windowless packaging.
If they're gonna have to get better on their quality control, because if they don't, like it's gonna be hell. Like I know
there's so many complaints about that Jason 2-pack. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like the Jason head just looks so wonky to me.
Yeah, that too. I heard it just does not fit for a comic version.
Oh, it doesn't. Like his hair should be black and like spiked. Cause like I've actually read like that's my favorite line from the comics. Is that particular like set?
Yeah, that
like,
8 issues.
Like, yeah. Those were great. I remember reading those when I was in high school. Like that's how it feels weird saying that now because it makes me feel old and like wow the comics. Because I remember when the comics came out when I was in like middle school, and it feels weird. It's like wow they're that old. They don't feel that old. You know.
Yeah, they've been out for a little bit. Yeah, they've been out for a couple years. Yeah, there's they make a book for each year, and I have 4 books. I have 4 of the 5 books, so they've been out for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like if year 1, year 2, Necessary Evil, Beyond the Grid, and the new one. I don't remember the new one's name. Top of my head.
What were y'all's thoughts on the Solar Ranger suits?
I like.
I thought they were fun.
I did. Yeah.
They're cool.
I thought they were really
I
fun.
I like the idea of it too. How they weren't basically a new team; they were existing Rangers that became them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you think of Aisha and Mike's relationship?
I don't know. Like, and that's one thing. And now I haven't gotten caught up on the comics. Are y'all caught up on them?
Yeah. Well,
okay. So
I'm like
can y'all
off
tell
like
me if it's?
I'm like at like 99. I haven't read 100 yet.
Okay, so can y'all tell me if it's actually true that Rocky and Adam are like dating, or is that just some stupid thing that's floating around Twitter that's being taken too far?
That's a dumb thing that's floating around Twitter. Take it too far. Rocky and
Okay,
Adam.
I've never heard of
dating? No.
Okay, I didn't know. Or like, are they hinting at a romance? Because like I haven't read them.
Rocky and Adam.
Yeah,
Rocky
like
and Adam.
That's what I read. Like I said, I'm on
I
Twitter,
haven't heard that.
so I see some dumb shit up there sometimes. I'm just because.
Oh yeah.
Like, I never know if it's
Twitter,
real or not, you know, because the comics are
Yeah.
out there doing things that the show wouldn't. So I'm like, you know, I could see it, but like at the same time, why? Like, do they ever show it in the show, or do these versions show it? You know what I mean?
No, that's never happened.
That's never happened.
Ever happened. Because this is not a thing in the show. Like, we haven't gotten a gay character yet. We have a couple lesbians. We haven't got any openly gay characters though, which is as expected.
Right.
That's where Western
I know.
Coded.
Yeah, we have a gay coded characters we talked about during our gay month or our Pride month. But yeah, Rocky and Adam now that's never been a thing. Like they've always been friends, but they've never been friends with benefits.
Right.
I don't even know when I first read it. God, where did I see it? I don't know. Somebody that does a YouTube channel was like really pushing for it and all excited. And like, where did you pull that from? You know?
Yeah. What's your source of? What's the source?
Oh God, I can't. So here's the only thing I don't like about Twitter is if you follow somebody and they like something, you're gonna see some random person's post.
Yeah,
and like
you'll see another thing that they like. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I don't even know where they like. I understand it, like we're all interested in the same thing, but like, where did this come from? Like, I'll see some weird, some like, what are you doing on my Twitter? I'm like, it's weird.
Yeah.
But I just made a Western Strike Twitter, and I'm trying to get it to, because like when I casted, for the Blue Ranger, she was telling me that she has family members that are trying to support and keep up with updates, but they don't have like an Instagram. That's the only platform I had at the time.
Oh.
So I reached out to Facebook and Twitter and made a site platform for them, and it seems to be doing all right. I'm still learning how to use Facebook. Like I don't understand half of that stuff. It's weird. Like it'll say that I got like a follower, and then it just shows that I only have like 21. But then like I'll get 5 notifications that I got new followers, and it didn't move.
Oh right.
It's weird.
Yeah. Facebook's a little weird when it comes to like the page because it tells you like, oh hey, 80 people saw your post, and it's like, come on, like not one can react to one.
Yeah, one of my posts is like 200. I'm like, there is no way. Like, that's impossible.
Yeah.
Like if we post something in like one of the bigger groups, we get like 1,000 like views and stuff. But they just scrolled through it. Like they saw it, they didn't react to it, which makes sense. But like Facebook, okay, so Facebook tracks everything you do on Facebook, like everything you do on Facebook. Mouse movement, how long you stare at a particular post, what the content of the post is. It tracks everything you do, and so it's really good about doing your metrics.
Yeah.
Though apparently it thinks I'm Russian.
I wouldn't doubt it. You do look like a sleeper agent.
That tracks. Yeah, so I'm a little behind on the actual like comics itself. Like I'm only like a couple behind. I'm like 3 behind because I don't want it to end yet. So
right.
But I never heard of Rocky or Adam doing anything on that, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's just Twitter makes up so much weird stuff.
And to be fair, I don't know Twitter very much. Like I don't Twitter very often. And when I do Twitter, it's like, all right, that's Twitter, cool. And I feel like Twitter is going to go away here soon, or at least going to be like a different like ball game for what it's supposed to be.
Dude.
Honestly, Twitter's where I get a lot of my Lightning collection information from.
Yeah, there's tons of people up there that spread a bunch of information, like in terms of like where to buy it, sells, and like especially for Target exclusive.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like with the current events with Twitter, like it might become a completely different place. And
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I just
Twitter's so unhinged to me. Like it's just a platform where nobody cares, and like everyone's. Like you've got the half that does care, and then the other half that doesn't care, and that half that doesn't care really doesn't care.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, did he just say what I thought he said? Probably.
Probably.
It's like when you read it, you're like, "Am I reading?" Like, there's no way someone actually posted that.
Like,
yeah.
Who owns Twitter now? Oh, that tracks. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's.
You hear the stuff that's happening with Tesla?
I have not.
They had a lot of their.
So you know that.
Well, their stocks got shorted.
There's a lot of lawsuits going against Tesla right now because fail to pay employees, working conditions, OSHA violations.
The factory in Austin, all over the place, because
dude, that Gigafactory, 10 minutes down the road for me.
Really?
Yeah,
it's massive.
Yep, and there's a lot of stuff going on with it. Yeah, and
it's interesting.
I don't like the guy who owns it all, and I don't care to like him. I didn't like him when he first got in the scene. I did not care for him. I have a buddy of mine who was all about that guy for a very long time, and it's very annoying to see. It's been really, really funny to watch him like try to defend all the actions he's taking right now. So it's been kind of funny.
Yeah.
But you know,
I already fired some guy for no reason.
he fired a lot of people for no reason. Because
like I only read like half the Twitter stuff. So it's like when I do read it, I have no context, and it makes it look so much worse.
okay, so look at this. So when the factory in California started talking about unionizing, he fired everybody. Yeah, everyone got fired, and they got a new set of people there. And he's really, really big into China because China is a humongous buyer of his cars. And so it's really good for his stock, but he just shorted himself $4 billion of stocks to pay for his Twitter deal.
Oh, that makes.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's wow.
Yeah, $4 billion on Tesla stock, and now the lawsuit's going on. Yep.
And that's crazy, man. That I'm over here working 40 hours a week or more, and can't even open a gigafactory.
I know,
myself.
it's stupid.
If I had $4 billion, all the Lightning collection that I could buy, like that's as a fan, that's
That
the
would
first
be a
thought that
drop
comes to
in the
mind.
bucket, man. That would be a raindrop in a
You'd
bucket.
Probably be able to, you'd probably be able to buy Hasbro at that moment. At that.
Shoot, Hasbro does not. Nobody wants me to buy Hasbro. If I buy Hasbro, that's a whole nother like trip to go down on what I would do.
It's
like,
a whole nother. It's a whole nother
like,
Twitter.
Yeah, so much I would do. Like, wow.
Jesus.
I would piss so many people off.
It's called Hasbro. HasbroBook.com. Power glove replacements. You've been looking for that new glove that just fits right? Come on over to the Zero to Hero glove replacement.
Oh, this
department.
is a nice glove.
That's right. We
I don't know what's
branched
going
out,
on, but it feels really
from
nice on my hand.
law
But it even feels
to
really
gloves.
nice on my right
We want to
hand,
make
too.
sure you
Oh, these
have
are
all
nice
the
power
gloves you
gloves.
need.
How much
Your
are these
power gloves are
over here?
important to
This
fight
stuff is pretty good.
all the evil
Wow,
beings
look,
in
it's
the
even got
universe.
cool designs on.
Come get your
Man,
power
this
gloves.
is a really cool power
Give us a
glove
call
design.
at Zero to Hero
I
Power
really love
Glove
these things from
Distribution
Zero to Hero Power
at
Gloves.
555-553-0553. Ow! Damn it, that hurt. All right, Johnson, as we wrap up this episode of Zero to Hero with talking to Johnson from Western Strike. Johnson, before you get on your personal private helicopter, what else you got to say? Where can people find you? Where can people help you out? Where can people donate towards your cause?
So everyone can find me on Instagram at Power Rangers Western Strike. You can find I'm gonna plug the Helmet Maker, Stickosaurus. He's on Instagram. Also subscribe to his YouTube. You may be seeing something Western Strike related in a beautiful way very soon. Very exciting. And on Facebook, look up Power Rangers Western Strike, and on Twitter, it's PR Western, and find that account, and you'll get all the information there. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube, which is Power Rangers Western Strike, as I'm sure you guys can guess.
With the guess.
Nah. All right, okay. Well, thanks again for coming on and chit-chatting with us. And just a bunch of hooligans.
All right, Billy, where can people find you?
You can find us at Zeo to Hero, all one word across all platforms of social media.
Alrighty, and if you
and as we cut out, no, I'm just going.
As we cut out. All right, anyone who wants to leave a comment, give us a like or subscribe. Share us with your friends or family, people who you think will like our comedy or not like our comedy. I don't really care. Share us around. Let people know that we are here. We are Zero to Hero, and the law offices of Zero to Hero, Zero to Hero, Zero to Hero tells me I need to start saying these things more off at the end so people actually will subscribe to us. Yeah. Subscribe, share, listen, follow, say things that we say, make quotes. We want to know. Join the Discord at discord.zeotohero.com, and if you want to hit up our shop, it's at shop.zeotohero.com or zeotohero.com/shop, whichever way you want to get there. All right. Catch you guys later.
And as we leave, look what I bought.
No
it's
one
a
can see it.
Tanjiro.
We're an audio-only podcast now.
Do you want to be a hero, but you're not? Do you want to be a Jiro or a Kojiro, but you can't because you're not Japanese? Have you considered Zeo to hero?
Remember, heroes come and go. Idiots are forever.
Jubilee!
I'm about to start reverse sneezing over here like a dog.
Wait, reverse sneezes isn't it? Achoo! No. Is that a reverse sneeze?
I don't know what that was, but don't do that again.
You know what? There's a lot of things in my life I don't know what it is, and I'm too afraid to go see a doctor about it.
Oh God, no! Jerry, you're over 30 years old. You gotta go see a doctor. Oh God, no!